it is very important that you resolve your issues that you may have pending with your ancestors, because they are your connection to the beginning of time. You may have had a very bad relationship with your parents. They might have been very unfair to you, and you may not want to have anything to do with them. You may not even want to have any pictures of them in your home. But it doesn't matter how mean they were. If they were mean to you, they still passed on life to you. They still passed on a treasure of genes to you, and you need to be grateful for that. You cannot disconnect completely energetically. You cannot disconnect from your parents, even bad parents, because they're your connection to the beginning of time. And so one of the things that we do in Feng Shui is we teach you how to use Feng Shui cures in order to bring up a reconciliation from soul to soul with your relatives, with your ancestors especially. I like to tell people who tell me that they didn't have a good relationship with their parents, and that they don't know how to forgive, to think of their parents as just ambassadors of a country. So the symbolic country we're talking about was your ancestors, all of your ancestors from your parents to the beginning of time. And your parents actually are just the representative of that nation of wealth that you received from life, right? And so you would not hate Italy because you don't like the Italian ambassador, right? And so think about it that same way. If you had issues with your parents, don't disconnect from your whole ancestral line because you could not reconcile with your parents or with how they behaved or what they did. If a person who has hurt you hasn't changed their ways, if they're still hateful, or if they're still abusive, trying to renew a relationship with them because you're saying, I'm a good person, I'm going to forgive them. But every time, if you renew the relationship with them, they're going to trigger you or they are going to continue the abuse. So reconciliation is not an essential part of forgiveness, but forgiveness is always necessary. You need to reconcile with yourself in order to forgive completely, and you need to go through a healing process. But it doesn't mean that you have to go put yourself in harm's way trying to renew a relationship with somebody who is a bully to you.